DeShawn Stevenson has had a long history of trash talking with LeBron James, back to when DeShawn Stevenson was a Bullet/Wizard. 3 straight years.
Did you like him on the Wizards/Bullets? Did
yeah,
you like
because
him?
he was a tough defensive player. He wasn't really.
Just wanted your opinion.
He wasn't very good at basketball, but I did like his defensive intensity on a team that played no defense. I mean, Gilbert Arenas and Antoine James. Oh, yeah, please. It's horrible to watch.
Yeah, Washington's a terrible sports city.
Yeah, that's right. Washington's a terrible sports city. My God, if the Bullets were good at all.
Come on. Get back.
Yeah, if they were good at all, man, people would show up. You should buy low on that team. Buy those tickets, because if they're good, you can sell them. Those big wigs will pay for them. They will pay. People will want to go to those games.
And if John Wall develops a jump shot.
May well happen. That's right. So DeShawn Stevenson, after Game 4, LeBron doesn't score in the last 15 minutes? Is that right, Rick?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. He scores 8 points. He vanishes. He has some puzzling moments in this game. One play Steve O was telling me about under the basket that I missed, where LeBron's got the ball under the bucket, and he panics the way I do under the basket, and JR's next to me, and I'm like, everybody's so tall, and I just shove it back out, and the ball bounced off Chris Bosh. LeBron looked nervous. Anyway, scored 8
points. By the way,
8
true
points.
story, one Sunday, Ben did wear Converse sneakers.
I did. I left my regular shoes at home. So now DeShawn says that LeBron checked out of Game 4. Said maybe Dwayne Wade had it going. LeBron's just sort of deferred to Wade. Maybe that was it. But they have a long history of going at each other. Cavaliers beat the Wizards 3 straight playoff series. The first one was one of the great series that no one remembers from that era. They beat them 4-2, all 6 great games. LeBron getting ridiculous calls at the end of games. Every game incredibly close. The Cavaliers winning Game 5 and Game 6 by 1 point in overtime. And so they went at each other then with some great stuff. DeShawn said that LeBron was overrated in 2008 and said, you can quote me on that. Then when Damon Jones hit a 3-pointer to give the Cavs a 1-point lead in a game that season, he did the can't feel my face and looked at DeShawn and did the throat slash. Stevenson later said that year, I hope we play Cleveland. That would be the 3rd time. I'm going to get Soulja Boy courtside seats.
That was great, by the way.
That was good stuff.
That was awesome.
Have him wear a DeShawn Stevenson jersey. Maybe James can have Jay-Z there, since LeBron's all in his shorts anyway.
Look, I don't like LeBron, okay? Anybody who knows me knows that. But I'll take Jay-Z over Soulja Boy any day.
Well, everybody would, but he was speaking up for the little man.
I know, but that's one that DeShawn Stevenson lost.
And tell LeBron to cut that beard off and stop copying me. And then finally, and then Charles Barkley after that. By the way, the Wizards gave Cleveland a series that year, even playing with Gilbert Arenas hobbled and without either Butler or Jamison, I can't remember, but the Wizards had no business even being in that series. It was a sign that LeBron in the playoffs, maybe something's wrong. Barkley said, I think the Washington Wizards have got to be the dumbest team in the history of civilization. I think for them to rile up LeBron, second best player in the NBA, is just stupid. Thought they had a chance to win that series. I don't think so anymore. And then DeShawn said about Barkley, are we really going to listen to a guy who said Yao Ming wasn't going to be an all-star in this league? Really? Anyway, that's why you like DeShawn Stevenson. But here's what I didn't know, that part of their history has to do maybe with the circle they run in. LeBron is close to Jay-Z, right? And Jay-Z is married to Beyonce, who was in Destiny's Child. DeShawn Stevenson has dated 2 of Destiny's Children.
No way.
Yeah. So and she left, and that's great stuff. I didn't know that. That's very exciting.
Props to DeShawn Stevenson.
Totally.